Hey there, this is going to be my video 2 on Brain Stew by Green Day. So if you haven't seen my first video on Green Day's Brain Stew, then this video is not for you. You should be watching the first video first. But if you have seen that, then you know how to play Brain Stew like this. I'm going to demonstrate it now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and... So there it is without the repeat. I skipped over the repeat. Notice that I played everything with finger 1. So that's what we all learned in video 1, right? A, G, F sharp, F, E, A. But we played it all with finger 1 and we did it with the rhythm as I did before. Okay, in video 2, we're going to add finger 3 along with finger 1. And now it sounds cooler and better because instead of just playing a bass line, A, G, we're now going to play chords. Notice how that sounds better. Okay, so we're halfway there already because we were already playing everything with finger 1. This wouldn't have worked if we had started like with finger 3 and all that, right? But we did start with finger 1 already. Finger 1's on string 6, fret 5. That's playing an A. Now finger 3 at the very same time is going to reach 2 frets above that, which means fret 7, and play not the same string because that wouldn't make since we would lose our A note, but play below that on string 5. So finger 1's on string 6 and finger 3's on string 5 at the same time. And now with my right hand I played both of those strings, but none of the other ones, just string 6 and string 5 together. And we have an A power chord. And we'll stick this in where we had just the A note by itself in Brain Stew, and that gives us 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now when finger 1 goes down to the G on fret 3, I take finger 3 down to fret 5 in kind. So I take the whole hand down and I play this G power chord just like I played the A power chord, but yeah, not up here on 5 and 7, down here on 3 and 5. What do I do after that? Of course, I go to F sharp. Finger 1's on an F sharp. Finger 3 is not on an F sharp. It's on another note that harmonizes with it. If you can remember the song Cool Groove on page 10, then you could name what note this is. It is, of course, a C sharp, F sharp and C sharp. What comes next? An F power chord. Both fingers slide on back. Finger 1's on an F, finger 3's on a, think about it, C, F and C. So when the F and C sound together, it's an F power chord. The chord is named after the low note, also called the bass note, not the high note. Okay, and then with the E power chord, how am I going to do this? Because E, I don't play E with finger 1. Well, don't freak out. It's kind of like you just went down one more fret. Like imagine you were using finger 1 to play the fret 0. Then it would go here, and finger 3 would go there, giving us the note we need, which is a B, right? String 5, fret 2, B. That's the note we need to make that an E power chord. However, we don't need to finger it this way because we don't need to finger it at all for string 6. So I'm not going to finger it like this. I'm going to use finger 1 for the B note. I'm still playing string 6 and string 5 together. And this is an E power chord. The bass note is E, the note on string 6, and the harmony is this B on string 5. Okay, of course I'm halfway through because after this I repeat. I got to come all the way back here to the A power chord. So that's your A power chord. That's your G power chord. That's your F sharp power chord. That's your F power chord, and then this is your E power chord. All right, So we'll set the guitar aside and let's alter the tab in the book so that the book reflects the way we're, where am I? Here's my brain stew. Oh my gosh, this is all mirror image from me and crazy. Of course, that's the way it looks in the book. So I want you, student, to write in your own numeral 7 on string 5. Can you see it? So I custom made with pencil my own A power chord there. I'm going to make them both A power chords, 5 and 7. All right, now the G needs to be a power chord. This is so hard. Okay, there's the G bass note by itself. What fret do I write here on string 5 to make this a power chord? Hopefully you remember how you played it. You played it with finger 3, 2 frets higher than the bass note. So if that's a 3, what's 3 plus 2? It's 5. I'm going to write a 5 in here. 5, 5. So those are G power chords now, not just G notes by themselves. Okay, I want you to do that. I'll leave it to you to figure out what fret to write in here on string 5, and here on string 5, and here on string 5. Make them all power chords by adding 2 to the fret number of the bass note and put that finger 3 note up here on string 5. So do that for each and every one of these things. Hopefully we get that right. I did already show my hand doing that. Okay, final thing. Let's do a playthrough of the whole song with counting. Now that everything is with power chords, not just bass notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 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 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Getting ready to end it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. Have fun.